Welcome to our parent orientation for the 2015-2016 school year. We're glad you could join us tonight. I know you're here to listen to your child's teachers, but I just want to spend a few moments with you talking about our Title I program here at North Harlem. You know, Title I came out of the Elementary and Secondary Schools Education Act way back in the 60s. And Title I is a portion of that law which levels the playing field for schools all across the nation for children who are living in poverty. We are allotted Title I dollars here at North Harlem based on the numbers and percentage of students that receive free or reduced lunch. Last year, almost 70% of students here at North Harlem received either free or reduced lunch. Now, these title monies that we get are used in a variety of ways. There's a small portion of money that we use for parental involvement activities. A lot of times we'll spend that money on copying costs, paper and such for newsletters, or we'll spend it on resources for our Parent Resource Center that's located in the Media Center. But the bulk of our Title I money is spent on teachers. And this year we're fortunate enough to have 5 teachers that are paid for with Title I dollars. Of those 5 teachers, one of them is paid with Title I dollars that is extra from past years. There are 4 schools in the county that they identified that needed additional support for our kids: Uchee Creek, Grovetown, South Columbia, and North Harlem. And they allotted us additional teaching position to make sure that we were meeting the needs of all students throughout the day, especially in the areas of reading and math. So we do have some even additional staffing this year. As part of that plan, we also have been given support by the county in the data teams process. And that means that we came in during the summer, in early July, looked at all of our school data, and then developed our school improvement plan for this year based on that data. We also are going to be looking at a reading program to help us track student learning throughout the year, a program by a company called Fountas and Pinnell, and I'll share more with you on that in that regard down the road. But these are the ways that the county is supporting us in our Title I efforts this year as well. Now, one thing we're required to do every year as a Title I school is share all of our documents that we used last year in preparation for creating our documents for this year. So on our school website, they've already been uploaded to the website, and also you saw them in the lobby at Open House maybe, and you'll see them in the lobby tonight. We have copies of our Title I school-wide plan. It's a really thick document. We have a copy of our School Parent Compact. If you've been at North Harlem for a long time, you'll recognize our School Parent Compact that we send every year. We also revise our parent involvement policy every year, which is a requirement of Title I. All 3 of these documents are available for you to review. And then if you want to give us some feedback, anything you want to see changed or added, we have a Title I feedback form also in the lobby, but also available to download on our school website if you want to provide us feedback in any of these documents. Our annual Title I meeting, which is also a requirement for Title I schools, is scheduled for Monday night, October 5th at 6:00 p.m. So we hope you'll be able to join us for that meeting, and I'll be able to share the final, the first drafts of this year's Title I documents to get additional feedback before we finalize them for the coming school year. So I hope that answers your questions about Title I here at North Harlem. And again, I'm glad you were here tonight for parent orientation. Have a wonderful evening with your child's teachers.